The truth behind Josh Giddey's future is revealed. I'm here to give you all the news and updates on restricted free agent Josh Giddey, and let's talk about it. It's crazy. Hi, I am Shaq Barnes here with another episode of Bulls Digest, the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls. Also, I noticed that 67% of you guys have been watching the channel and have not subscribed. Treat it like the Bulls intro and run through that subscribe button. Yes, a lot of news and updates has been coming out about restricted free agent Josh Giddey. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. Let's get right into it. New reports on Josh Giddey's future contract with the Chicago Bulls. A new report reveals Chicago Bulls star Josh Giddey contract situation with the team. Obviously, you know, Josh Giddey is a restricted free agent at this point in time, coming off a solid season with the Chicago Bulls. Just for anybody who don't know, just to get a clarity of what's going on about a restricted free agent. I believe everybody should know what it is. We all basketball fans, Bulls in here, but just in case you don't know, pretty much a restricted free agent is he can be a free agent, but the Chicago Bulls can match any offer that a team gives him, so they can keep him. That's all it is. He's not like an unrestricted free agent where he go anywhere and sign and don't have to come back. So the Bulls have the opportunity to match any contract offer that he get. Now, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, the Bulls could opt to allow Giddey to hit the open market and let him find a deal instead of offering him one. Given the limited suitors and that most teams would need to make a sign-in trade, a move like this would play in Chicago's favor. However, they did write that Giddey is likely to receive a 5-year, $150 million extension, putting him in the same category as Orlando Magic's Jalen Suggs and Atlanta Hawks' Jalen Johnson. Um, Now, when I say this, don't Giddey fans don't take this the wrong way. And Bulls fans like, oh man, we just finally got a young star, we just gonna let him walk. No, it's not about letting him walk. It's about the business of basketball. The restricted free agent system was here for that purpose and reason alone. So you gotta let the business of basketball play out. It would be smart and to the Bulls' favor to let Giddey possibly hit the market because the limited suitors with a team that really don't have money and is the Brooklyn Nets is the main culprit where they can outright just give Josh Giddey the money that he wants. So because the Nets have the most money, but with a lot of things going on in the free agent cycle with players that possibly could be available, I don't know if the Brooklyn Nets will go all in, go all out to get Josh Giddey on their team. And then also the Bulls got to look at situations as, hey, a sign and trade situation where at least we getting something back for him if we lose out on him. And from how Josh Giddey played from the second half of the season, and possibly he could do the same thing if we have a full season of him to being around the range of a Jalen Suggs and Jalen Johnson, that's good company and good money. And then also the Bulls say if Giddey goes out and doesn't really get an offer, I think the Bulls could lower the offer maybe to like 25 a year. Maybe I know he's looking for like $30 million a year. You could offer like 25, 27, add some incentives on that, some winning incentives, stat incentives on it. So maybe he get to that 30 million or to that 30 or higher. So at least he can still be happy that, hey, I can still get my money that I want. We just got to probably make the playoffs. Or, hey, I got to average or shoot this percentage, whatever he needs to do to make that happen. But when you look at the players when it comes to around this pay range of what around Josh Giddey might want, we got what the DeJounte Murray, Devin Vassell, Jordan Poole, Jeremiah Grant, Drew Holiday, Hartenstein, Middleton, as Immanuel Quickley, Julius Randle, and I think that's a good company where I think if Josh Giddey play a full season like how he played last year, that is a good company to be in around that range. And then, to be honest, the second half of the season, Josh Giddey probably outplayed everybody's that's on this that playlist that payroll lane. Because Josh Giddey was giving you like a 20 point, almost a 20 point triple double for the second half of the season. And I'm looking at this list of players on the payroll. I'm like, if we was to just give him straight out the 153, would I be mad? No, I wouldn't be mad. I think it's well deserved and earned. But then also you got to look at the things Josh Giddey was doing. Josh Giddey is the only player in Bulls history to have a season with 1,000 points, 500 assists, 500 rebounds. Only people who did was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. So Josh Giddey is in good company when it comes to, hey, possibly paying a young kid. And I'm like, we got to look at the positives and the negatives. Positive. He's young. He looked like he got all-star potential. And then the money he's asking for is not even like the money that he probably be worth if this was like a full season of what he just did. Because he'd probably be asking for like two, maybe something crazy. Negative, it was only for half a season. That it was only for half a season. So that's the only negative that part. Well, I can see it where you can kind of question it, but I just still think you got to let the business of basketball play out. And the business of basketball is let's see what Josh Giddey is worth on the market. See what somebody offer him some. If somebody offer him something high, maybe because the poison pill contract thing is a thing where they could probably like upload a lot of money up front where they can make his first 2 to 3 years 35, 37 million. In the back end might be like 20 million. So, teams do that too. So it's a cause and effect for me, but I still think you have to let the business of basketball play out. And when you look at this, the current roster of the Chicago Bulls, it's a lot of people money is coming up. Excuse me. A lot of people money is coming up. And the main person is Kobe White. And Kobe White is another guy where we speaking into this category of players who will probably outplay their contract. And Kobe White is not going to sign no extension right now. He's going to play next year, bet on himself, possibly make the All-Star team, be close enough to make the All-Star team, especially if they keep the same team together. And then he's going to probably want a big contract. If I was the Bulls, I would probably try to get ahead on it now. Maybe knock him and Josh Giddey out at the same time. You got Vucevic going to be on an expiry deal. You're obviously going to trade Nikola Vucevic. Huerter, I think you should possibly try to keep Kevin Huerter. I think he fits the mold of what this team is. Run and gun, shoot threes, get up down the court. Who else is going to be the restricted free agent that I would really look at? Not Carter. Javon Carter, you could possibly throw him in there. Or Zach Collins, Zach Collins, you could possibly trade him. I think the Bulls need to get another bigger, penetrating big that probably will help the team. Now, when it comes to Giddey in general, this season he was giving you 14 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal per game, shooting 46% from the field, 37% from 3. And obviously, all his numbers went up during the second half of the season when we traded Zach and pretty much we handed the team to him and Kobe White. So it pretty much is still a chance that you take because you really don't know. Is we going to get 14, 8, and 7, or could we possibly get 21, 10, and 10 and 9 Josh Giddey? And that's when we got to play the role of trying to figure out if Josh Giddey is worth the money. But if he's in a category when it comes to being around like a guy like a Jalen Suggs, the Chris Middletons, the Jordan Pooles, I definitely say he's worth the money. He's definitely worth the money because to be honest with you, Josh Giddey might be. I'm not going to say he is because we only got a half season sample size of this, but Josh Giddey potentially could be better than all those guys. And then at that point in time, if he's an all-star caliber point guard or forward, whatever you want to label him as, then we play it with house money and we got him on a nice deal at 150. So let me know what you guys think. Should we just pay Josh Giddey right off top, or should we let him hit the market and hopefully we get a better deal for him or see what his worth is on the market? Let me know. This has been Shaq Barnes, a.k.a. SB Tall Sports, and it's been another great episode of Bulls Digest, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.